Our next step is to start building our core project documentation, the project pack. As you gather information, begin drafting the foundational documents. These will evolve, but starting early is crucial. Firstly, the project charter or project initiation document, PID. This is the project's birth certificate. It formally authorizes the project and outlines its purpose, its high-level scope, its objectives, and key stakeholders. Use a template to get started. The initial stakeholder register. Who are the key people involved or affected? What are their interests and influence levels? We'll go into this in much more detail in a later video. Your initial risk log or risk register. What are the obvious high-level risks you can already identify? Get them down. More on this later. Requirements are already being discussed. Start a log. Consider using a requirements traceability matrix. You may find this comes in very handy when we get to user acceptance testing. An RTM is an excellent tool for tracking requirements through the project lifecycle. Next, for the formal project alignment phase. The key document outputs you're aiming for here should include, at the very least, a draft project charter or PID, an initial risk register, and an initial stakeholder register. Why it matters. A strong start sets the stage for everything that follows. Clear authorization, stakeholder alignment, and a basic understanding of scope and risks prevent projects from derailing before they've even truly begun. With the project initiated, it's time for more detailed thinking. This is where you develop the comprehensive roadmap that will guide execution and control. Step 1. Define the full scope, schedule, and budget. Work with stakeholders to nail down precisely what is in and out of scope. Break the project deliverables down into smaller, manageable tasks. This is fundamental for waterfall. If you're using Agile, develop and prioritize a list of features, user stories, and tasks. Estimate durations and costs for each task or work item. Develop the schedule. Sequence tasks, identify dependencies, and create a timeline, for example. A Gantt chart for waterfall. A release and sprint plan for Agile. Establish the budget. Consolidate all cost estimates. Step 2. Develop comprehensive management plans. These supporting plans detail how you will manage various aspects of the project. For example, the risk management plan. How will you identify, analyze, respond to, and monitor risks? The communication plan. Who needs what information, when, and in what format? The resource management plan. How will you acquire, allocate, and manage resources? People, equipment, materials, etc. The quality management plan. How will you ensure deliverables meet the required quality standards? Procurement plan, if needed. How will you manage external vendors or purchases? For waterfall projects, there will be an overall project management plan. This often serves as an umbrella document that integrates all these subsidiary plans. Depending on how we manage the project delivery, this can be the final version of the project initiation document or just a comprehensive Gantt chart detailing all of the activities we are going to undertake. In Agile, we will be developing our release and sprint plans outlining the intended sequence of deliverables and the work planned for upcoming iterations. Why it matters. As the saying goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. A robust plan provides clarity, sets expectations, and allows you to proactively manage the project rather than constantly reacting to crises. Step 3. Solidify your team and control resources. This is the last step before we will actually commence with the execution phase of our project. We need to ensure everyone understands their roles and responsibilities. A ROSI chart can be very helpful here, if not done in initiation. Secure any necessary tools or equipment. Take a deep breath and get ready for the exciting part. Project execution.